I'm pushing buttons incorrectly, apparently. Although my audio is working, so I'll take that. All right. Where am I? What am I doing? I don't know. It's been a busy week. Um. Oh, just gonna make sure the just gonna make sure the game audio is coming through here. Make sure the game audio is coming through here. Make sure the game audio is coming through here. Game audio is coming through here. Game audio is coming through here. Oh. Oh, I know what's going on. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I need to close the game for a moment and reopen it because there's a little thing that I forgot is that my headphones need to be powered on and connected before I launch the game. Why that's the case, but it is the case. All right, this should be better. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of game audio. There we go. Where am I? What am I doing? So I am picking up where I left off last week. New character, new account. I've made my way through prophecies. I'm making my way through factions. Clearly, I'm in Echovald Forest. On last Sunday, I managed to get through Eternal Grove. Not very gracefully, as you may be able to judge by only having the one sword, but I was able to get through it. However, I do want to do a little bit of... I've got some housekeeping to do. Kind of all over the place. Obligatory inventory management. Go sell some runes. Yeah, before I pick up, I've got a couple of side quests to do still in the forest, and then I will continue on my way. Is there a rune trader here? There's not. Gonna have to go to the main city. That's a bummer. Yeah, my brain is a little bit scrambled. It's been a busy week. An odd week, honestly. I've actually been on vacation from my main job this week, so you would think that would mean I would have more time for shenanigans, but actually, no. I had more time to sleep in, which I appreciated very much, but then much of the rest of the time was eaten up with miscellaneous errands and things, which was pretty annoying. I'm also going to sell off some of these materials. I think bone is still worth. Yeah, that's still worth a bit of change. Oh shoot, I'm buying. Don't buy. Oh, oh, my head. I am in the game, but my head is very much not in the game. Evidently. It's not the first time I've done that. Accidentally buy when I need to sell. Sell this stuff. Clear out inventory, relatively speaking. Silk, maximum bone, maximum iron, maximum cloth. Yeah, okay, can't do anything else. Alright, so what do we have left to do? Here we have charting the forests, which I can do. Oof, that'll take a little while. Temple of the Dredge. Let's go ahead and do that. Ferndale. I think it wants me to come down here, which is relatively easy to get to out of House of Helzer, if I recall. And I was a little bit late today because I was messing around. I'm still using Streamlabs OBS, but I was messing around trying to go back to using OBS Studio. That's actually what I originally started streaming with, and honestly, I kind of preferred it. It felt a little more robust somehow, and I did not bring any henchmen with me. Darn it. And I had it all set up to work, except that it wouldn't authenticate with Twitch for some reason. You know, actually, come to think of it, I probably need to break the connection from Streamlabs first and then connect with OBS Studio. I bet you that's the issue. The main reason that I switched from OBS Studio to Streamlabs was the chat overlay, like blah 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 blah, and have it pop up on screen there. There's a chat widget, but of course there is a chat widget for OBS. There's a number of chat widgets for OBS Studio actually, and I just hadn't played with them at all. But I found one earlier that's okay. I think I kind of prefer the Streamlabs widget one just because of how it comes in and it also scrolls up. Whereas the widget I found that I sort of like and the other one, you know, reads from the top down, which makes sense if you're getting a lot of chats. I tend not to get that much chat activity in my streams though, so just having a single line show up at a time is fine. Am I going to need to take out that big group? Which I will. Oh, no. Looks like they're going to let us go by. And just confirm, yeah, we're going down there. Oh yeah, I was going to look at maybe swapping out my lead attack because I realized last time I was playing, my lead attack is conditional. Well, no, the lead attack always hits, but I would use it for getting energy back, but I only get the energy if I'm under an enchantment. Which, most of the time, I'm under my own healing breeze, if not, you know, something from another henchman. But sometimes I'll forget to, or the enchantment still gets stripped by a Mesmer or a Necromancer, and then I'm kind of out of luck. Seems to me there is a offhand attack that also gives energy back that I might switch to instead. Let's see, gather. Nope. I was looking to see if there were any gardeners, because they're the healers that must die first. I'm crippled, and I don't have my shadow step. So, goals for today, pretty loose. I'd kind of like to get to the Harvest Temple and do the Harvest Temple mission. Maybe. Warden of the Mind, yeah. Let's go to him. Although, part of me wonders if I shouldn't back up, or once I get to the Harvest Temple, then back up and do the Luxon side of things as well, just so I can kind of get the whole... I've played through the whole of factions, really. Let's get this guy. Oh, Warden of Sacrifice. I don't recall if I have captured this guy's... I think I have captured this guy's skill. Whatever it is. So we'll find out. Guiling Haze. I have not captured it. Well, I have captured it now. Let's see, Warden of the Mind, Warden of the Spring. Let's get this guy. Was that it? Simone. Alright. Well, he's right outside Fort Aspenwood Gate. So it's easier and faster to get to him just by teleporting here. Oh. On another city capture. I'm gonna have to buy some more soon. Alright, Molyneux. Found you a little temple area for your people. I think that's what he wanted me to do, was clear out that temple. Yeah, thanks to my clan. It is good to know that honorable humans exist in this place. Oh, he's given me even more stuff. More trouble, and so I must ask for your assistance yet again. My people have never been quick to anger, but given time, their thirst for justice can be fierce. Our recent plight has finally driven a small group of my clan to advocate war, all-out war against the Kurziks. Their leader is a bold, angry judge named Maximal. He lost his family during our long escape, and I believe he wants to simply die in battle. But he wishes to drag down all of our people with him. There's only one way out if you eliminate Maximal. There's only one way out, assassination. The others will see why we should avoid the Kurziks rather than fight them. Bolt of the Dredge. Alright, where, oh, that's not too far away. Oh, and we've got a gardener here to deal with, so... He'll probably die before I get to him, yep. Now, there are patrols. There's Hungry Magic Box, who I had to deal with last time. Oh, and we've got some Onis now. Oh yeah, there's patrols descending all over the place. Let's take care of the Onis first. Oh geez, we really stepped in it. Alright. Alright, that's one gardener down. Let's get another gardener. Alright, I think that's all the gardeners. My healing breeze here before anything else. Well, for over aggro up, and there's another group. Oh, actually no, I thought that was Hungry Magic Box's group there for a second. Was not. Oh, there's Maximal cruising around. Get to him in a little bit. I'm going to hold up here for a moment so I can get my healing back on. They seriously interrupt my little notice strike, or it didn't connect. Alright. Level 20 Black Moa. Well, that was just aggro on aggro on aggro. And yet, we survived. Alright. I don't really want to fight Hungry Magic Box, but I think we kind of have to. Because he's such a patrol. Besides, I want to see. Might have a. I don't know that I've gotten his skill. Oh, Boon Signet? Yeah, I do have that skill, so I don't actually need to be fighting him. Trying to pressure these guys, but I think none of my henchmen are their line of sight is messed up or something. Okay, here, let's move over here. Because we're, yeah. There. A little bit better line of sight. Also, this gardener's kind of grouped up with this gatherer, so that will eventually help put healing pressure on Gardner in the Hungry Magic Box, in theory. In theory. Hey, we finally got that guy, okay. Now he should go down considerably faster. Chain healing monks in this game are a serious issue. Alright. Right, and there is Maximal right there. First time chat. Grassman Matt. Why do I miss this game? Just started over character on account that's prophecies only. Don't remember the majority of the game. Welcome in. And yeah, it's kind of the same way. I started playing again 4 or 5 months ago. Just kind of out of the blue. I played this game a lot, you know, back in the day. Put the game down for a good 10 years or so. And then just suddenly felt like playing it again. And yeah, same thing. Started a new character in Prophecies as well. This character, this oddball melee monk. You know, she was originally a monk warrior. Just because I wanted to flip the old warrior monk trope. And got her all the way through Prophecies, and I'm obviously now making my way through Factions. So surprised you can now properly reach level 20 in pre-searing in a more legitimate way. Are you saying death leveling isn't legitimate? I was never able to death level, honestly. I could never get the pulls to work correctly. I made a necromancer at a weird time where you could not have a headpiece during a character creator. Really? I don't remember. I do not remember that. There is, I don't know if you're aware, but you actually can now in pre-searing get a collector headpiece from Nicholas Sanford. It costs a lot of, or is it? I guess it's not Nicholas Sanford. It's the Bison. I'm spacing out on the name. Costs like 50 iris flowers though. There's a very brief moment, maybe 1 month, where that wasn't allowed. Yeah, it's 50 red iris flowers. It's a grind, and it's really, and it only gives you like what, 2 more armor points. You know, it's not really needed in pre-searing at all. I think it's one of those things they added just for something for. You know what? I should be working on this monk. I think it's something they added for the level 20 Legendary Defenders of Ascalon to do, you know. Because, once you get to like level 10 or so in pre-searing, experience gets hard to come by. It's part of the reason they added those daily quests back in. And sometimes it's hard to keep yourself motivated, too. Same old thing. I've had this character in pre-searing for 7+ years now. Yeah, I have a legendary defender of Ascalon character. She's still in pre-searing. Um, I am one of those guys gets sentimental about pre-searing. It's like it was a nice area. I wish if I had a wish for the game, well, there's a lot of things I'd wish for. New content, probably top of the thing. But if I had one thing that I wish they had changed, like in Eye of the North, I kind of wish that the Char Homelands area, which is kind of pre-searing esque, I wish there was more of it. I wish there were another couple of maps there because it's nice to be able to play in that environment, but actually have like level 20 stuff to do. I know this is not easy, but it was necessary. You have a future. I don't remember if I ever finished Eye of the Content on my main character. That's actually one of the things that I started this stream up for months ago was when I started playing again, my favorite content in the game was honestly the Eye of the North dungeons. So I originally started streaming like just on Saturdays, 2 or 3 hours. I'd just pick an Eye of the North dungeon and just go through it because of my memory. I remembered I loved them, but I didn't remember the specifics of a lot of them. So it was kind of a memory lane sort of deal. Okay, and looks like I need to go here. So, and I just recently ran out of dungeons to do, at least for the first time, first run throughs. Always great to see a blast from the past.
And I love you,
Oh, hey,
citizen.
and thank you for the follow there. I appreciate it. Yeah, what really got me back in the game? If you want a blast from the past, there's a video. I don't know if you know the streamer Josh Strife Hayes. He does like the worst MMO series on YouTube, and he did a video provocatively titled "Worst MMO Ever: Guild Wars 1," and and of course emotional titling like that got me a little bit riled up. But I highly recommend Guild Wars 1 fans go and watch that video because that was such a wonderful blast from the past. Now, in that stream, series that he does, most of the times, most of the games he's playing are really, really bad. So, but he comes across and he starts playing Guild Wars 1 and he hadn't played it before. And what you see over the course of this video is you see him slowly starting to fall in love with the game. He's like, no, this is a really, really good game. And I saw that video come out. And it was shortly after New World came out and how New World felt kind of dead and empty. And it kind of got me thinking about how it's like, well, what was the last game that I like really, really connected with? And I've connected with a lot of games, but when I think of the games that I played the longest, this one is up there. Oh, sorry, what was the video user called? I want to check it out. Here, actually, yeah, here, hang on. I will grab a link. Yeah, his name is Josh Strife Hayes, and he does a series. He streams on Twitch. He does silly stuff. He was actually doing a playthrough recently. I Love You, Colonel Sanders, which is so far outside of his wheelhouse. It's kind of hilarious, but I'm kind of waiting for him to finish that series though. It was pretty funny. All right, let's see if I can copy this, and I'm gonna paste it, and That should work. Yeah. And he hasn't played it. He's got, one or two legitimate gripes about it because I mean the game is old. It lacks a few quality of life features that you almost take for granted these days. But still, it's like it didn't impact him. He's like, no, this is still a great, great game. And I agree. And yeah, no problem. I'm always happy to show that link because I mean that video really, really, tugged at my heartstring, tugged at my nostalgia strings quite a bit. Where am I trying to get to? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing nostalgia playthrough, and I'm in factions, and I'm not just like playing missions. I'm doing all or most of the side quests too. For flavor, for backstory, because I've forgotten a lot of it too. And all right, oh, I guess we're fighting this guy then. Let's see. Is there a profession you need more towards, have more affection towards? I am. I always consider myself a ranger. My main profession, my main character, has always been ranger, and I do still play on her quite a bit. Ranger is actually a very as it turns out, a very flexible profession because you can do a lot of farming runs with some interesting ranger builds. When I first started playing again, I was surprised to see there because there were a lot of people playing this again, but almost everyone seemed to be playing dervishes. And dervishes are apparently like overall the best farming for farming stuff. I don't know. I could never really get into the dervish, or figure out or feel, you know, the dervish has never quite felt right. Yeah, the dervishes are the scythe users. I mean, I don't know how much there is really to get used to them. It's with them. It seems to be about maintaining enchantments and or strategically losing enchantments. Plus the scythes hit, three, up to three characters in your melee range. Always had fun using Paragon. Me too. I loved my Paragon. Um, I just I suppose it makes me sound lazy. I just liked the you know stand in back and shout orders and periodically throw a spear. It's like um, there was a guy. Actually, he's the leader of this guild that I'm in. Begotten. He was running a bunch of streams when I first started streaming. He was running a bunch of streams, and he was really big on trying to create a full team of nothing but paragons. Excuse me. It was a fun in between of melee and support. Yeah, it was. Or yeah, ranged and support. Generally speaking, in pretty much any role playing game that I play with or play, I always start as a ranger. I just always like the bow and arrow, ranged, you know, ranged attack stuff. And turn in this quest. And there are people in Jade Quarry. There's some bots in here. I have heard that Jade Quarry is almost entirely populated by bots these days, which makes it a good place to farm faction, I suppose. But yeah, I'm actually thinking next weekend. since I've kind of run out of dungeons to do my first impression or re-impressions of dungeons, my Saturday stream, and I've been also been very busy of late, just in real world, other stuff. My Saturday streams have kind of gotten really hit or miss. But what I'm thinking, if if the calendar is correct, I think this upcoming week is free entrance to Underworld and Fissure of Woe. Which, if it is, then yeah, next weekend, next Saturday, I might just do a stream. My ranger just farming Underworld, because there's a ranger farm for the first tower there for obsidian shards. But the problem is for the ranger farm, it's not very cost effective because it's so, yeah, the elite areas. I had a lot of fun doing those. I didn't originally have them on my dungeon list to stream, but I did eventually do both Fissure of Woe and Underworld. Fissure of Woe I was able to complete with hero team and everything. Underworld I ended up dying, um, and I think it was the Bone Pits, because yeah, I wasn't sure what the mechanics were of those. But then I also ran the factions areas, the Deep and Urgoz, and but not with the full 12 player team, the 12 hero team. I just ran them with 8. I got most of the way through Urgoz, but I was able to complete the Deep. I was happy about that. Yeah, the elite areas, the dungeon, those areas, I love those. That was always I think what I enjoyed about this game, and a lot of people might get angry with me for saying it, but the casual friendliness of it. Because when I started playing, I had the choice. I could play Guild Wars, I could play World of Warcraft. There are a number of reasons why I chose Guild Wars, but looking back, one of the reasons that I think I stayed in Guild Wars as long as I did was that, I have henchmen, and then later, of course, heroes. I didn't, if something in real life happens, it wasn't a big deal for me to just jump up and run out and leave, most of the time. Um, Whereas, like in World of Warcraft, if you're in like a big party raid or something that's going to be like 2 or 3 hour raid, you know, I would feel really really bad about abandoning a party and something like that. But if it's just a bunch of AI heroes, it's like, oh, they don't care, you know. All right, what is going on here? We are going to Harvest Tempo. Before I do that, though, I'm actually going to head down here because there's an outpost down here. I forget what it's called, but I just want to unlock it. So yeah, I've always been a little sensitive about not abandoning the group. Now, having said that, one of my worst memories in Guild Wars was this one time where I joined a group of players. It was guild players to do Urgoz's Warren, and the guild that I was in, it was all, people like myself. We're older people. We've all got jobs. We've got families. So getting interrupted by real life was very much a thing. And that Urgoz run ended up taking like 6 or 7 hours for us to even get to the boss. It was crazy because everyone, had to take breaks here and there to deal with various things. And the reason I say it was one of the worst experiences is because right at the end, we finally made it to Urgoz. We finally made it to the boss, and I was playing on my ranger, And if you're a ranger in Urgos's Warren, like by default, you bring Edge of Extinction. So I was one of the Edge of Extinction rangers, and right when we got to the boss, I got hit with a real life emergency, and I had to leave. And oh, I felt so bad. I felt bad for, you know, I felt so bad for leaving the team, having to leave the team at that point, and then also just at the loss of time for myself too, because on the one hand it was cool that I played the dungeon because I hadn't been able to play the dungeon before, but you know, to be in a space that long and not be able to complete it, not because you die, you know, not because of, you know, something wrong in the game, just because, you know, something in real life happened. That bugged me. I need to resist the urge to be heading west. I want to be heading south. That is a dead end, so I may not have much choice. Now, having said that, all that about Urgos's Warren, several weeks ago I did attempt to do Urgos's Warren on my dungeon stream. I actually got fairly far into it, and I had a great time. Admittedly, it was with my hero team. And it was going relatively fast, too. I'm wondering, like, wow, how did it take our human team so long to get through? Although granted, when I played, we weren't great players. I don't think Nightfall was even released, so we didn't have Nightfall skills, we didn't have Eye of the North skills, you know, some of which are real game changers. Oops, no. Keep going south. Going south. And yeah, I had a good enough time playing Urgos's Warren several weeks ago that I want to do it. I want to try and do it again, and see if I can't complete it, or at least get closer to the end. Don't know when I'll be able to, but oh, double shockwave. Yeah, those Wardens of Earth, they kind of mean business. Oh, man. Oh. I'm going to pull back and wait for my health to come back up here. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. Oh, that shockwave is horrible. Okay, Warden of Earth is finally down. Warden of Seasons is putting Splinter Weapon on guys. That's also... I was actually curious about that because the account I am on, currently playing, is on Prophecies only. I was debating getting the other expansions, but the price point is a little crazy to get Factions, Nightfall, and Eye of the North for it. Oh, so is this is like a whole new account that you're on, but just Prophecies only? Yeah, I don't know if ArenaNet runs like regular sales for the expansions. The default thing that... Oh, shoot. Okay. I have no memory of this. The default thing that a lot of people will say is, like, if people are thinking of getting started, is just buy the complete collection off of ArenaNet's site. It's like $40 and you get all 4 of the games. You can get the 3 main campaigns on Steam, but without Eye of the North. But the price point isn't actually all that good on Steam, since you'd be missing an expansion. As far as adding campaigns, yeah, I don't know what the... I would imagine your best bet is still just go through ArenaNet's store. Maybe keep half an eye out for sales if they run them. I don't know. I always had a second account because my brother and I used to play the game. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see. You know what I should have done for this objective? I should have gone out, excuse me, out of this exit. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back. Because I do have a vague memory. Uh-oh, hang on. Here's a guy who's got a side quest. My wife isn't much of a gamer, and I wouldn't even know if she would be interested in playing, because we can play together from the very beginning to the end. Yeah, my wife was never a gamer either. She tolerated it, my gaming. Although it's funny, recently she's gotten into some mobile games in a big way. So she's almost always on her tablet, playing stuff, which is like, I sometimes joke with her. It's like, oh, you get it now, do you, huh? Hmm? So I was proud of her for beating Breath of the Wild from sort of. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. That takes a bit. Breath of the Wild, yeah, takes a little while to get through, and that's a good game to get through. Now what you have to do is you have to start her on Elden Ring. I have been playing Elden Ring a bit, and I've not played Souls, FromSoft games really before, so it's kind of my first time out, and yeah, I die a lot, but also I do see the steady progression. So Breath of the Wild, the pandemic game, there are way too many buttons and keys to really follow. Yeah, a lot of games like that. It's like if there's too many, like I could never really do fighting games because it's like there's all these combos and everything. Like if I play like something like Super Smash Brothers, I know there's like 50 different potential combos and actions you can do. I'll do like 2 or 3 that I know, and just leave it at that. And if I can't win with that, that's fine. I'm not trying to be pro gamer. Say, what do we have here? For generations, my family has worked to protect the forest and its precious resources. In fact, it was my great 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 grandmother who noticed connections between the wardens and the spirit of the forest. She realized that the wardens were doing the work of the forest spirit, protecting innocent travelers, punishing those who harmed the forest creatures, and helping to guide the forest through the cycle of life and death. After the Jade Wind came, we thought that the forest spirit had been destroyed or corrupted, for the wardens turned hostile and began attacking anyone and everything in their path. And now this new plague seems to have made them even more crazed and hostile. We have begun a campaign to eliminate the corrupted wardens, and we hope that by doing so, the ancient forest spirit, if it still lives, will awaken and breathe life into this forest once more. Unfortunately, with the war against Luxons heating up, most of our capable fighters... Okay, go out, eliminate wardens. Wicked wardens. Alright, where is that? Oh, that's just generally speaking, go out and kill 40 wardens. Okay. Well, I believe I can do that with my extra objective here. What I find works well for Guild Wars 1, you only have the 8 skills. Yeah, honestly. It's funny, sometimes I'll talk to like other MMO players. It's like, oh yeah, you're limited to 8 skills. And you're like, what? You don't have five, skill bar, hot bars all up with 50 skills. Like, no, you have to go out. You have to choose. Um, and of course you can change, anytime you reach a city. But I liked that, that build, you know, the build diversity that came with that. I liked quite a bit. A lot of people did, honestly. Uh, you'll still hear people gripe about it, and they'll talk about like Guild Wars 2. Now, I liked Guild Wars 2 well enough. I thought it was it's a good MMO, but ultimately, there are a number of things I don't want to say that I didn't like. It just didn't have staying power with me that this one did. Um, and a lot of it comes down to just core design choices they made. Honestly, I like being in instanced areas like this. I like going out into an environment like this and knowing that it's just me and my party. I can see her playing as a warrior and I'm playing as a monk's supporter. It's a small dream to do together, one can only hope. Yeah, it's worth a try. It is a different style of game, and it does show its age a little bit, but it is fun to play with people. Scar Eater. I think I maybe need this guy's skill. I couldn't get into Guild Wars 2, played maybe 20-ish hours and found, so weird to say this, too much of an MMO feel. Yeah, I think that's kind of a similar thing with me. I mean, I liked it. I played it for a year or two, so it definitely I got my money's worth out of it and I don't have an issue with it. But it just ultimately didn't resonate with me the way this one is. I like the instanced areas. I like leading a team of heroes around. I like being able to go into dungeons. I like being able to build my skill bar. That was a big one. Was when they restricted the skill bar to whatever weapons you have in your hand. Your customization is gone. You know, and that was a core design choice they made. And I remember their rationale for it was, oh wait, I need to see if this guy's got a skill. Their rationale for it was they had heard or they had seen a number of people just not using decent skill builds, that they could really hamstring themselves with bad builds. And I'm like, well, I don't feel that's the game's fault. It feels like that's a learning spot. That's a point where the game is trying to tell you, hey, you might be using not a very good build here. You might want to think about changing some things up. Like, I mean, the game's already teaching me with this build, and I keep forgetting to do it when I'm in town. Oh, by the way, Nightbite wants me to drink. This lead attack that I'm using on my... When I mentioned earlier I was playing a melee monk, I played monk warrior in Prophecies. When I got to factions, I switched to assassin, just as a change of flavor, but also to keep the melee theme going. But I've got this lead attack. It does extra damage, and I gain energy if I'm enchanted, which is great. But the problem is that I'm running into, I keep either forgetting to have an enchantment on me, or an enchantment gets stripped off of me, so I don't get that energy, build up there. So I'll find myself suddenly without energy, and I'm like, hey, why do I not have energy? And I realize, oh, it's because this skill isn't triggering for me the way I need it to. So I keep meaning when I'm in town to swap that out for something else, because there is a offhand attack that sort of does the same thing, but I think it's less. I don't think it has the enchantment requirement, so it's probably a better thing for me, a less conditional thing for me to use. I think, maybe, I don't know. I'll need to take a look. But whenever I'm in town, I keep forgetting to look. Oh, Mesmer. Oh, he used diversion on somebody. Hopefully not me. Oh, and interrupted. Okay, he's dead now. Yeah, like there, I just used it and realized my enchantment wasn't up. Why am I... Oh, I guess I was body blocked there. So I don't know exactly... Oh, Jane Forest Light. He's a monk, but I have already used my civilian captures. Need to start making my way south-ish. I think that looks like a dead end there. Yeah, my original I didn't have a really set goal for today. I was thinking vaguely of just trying to get to the Harvest Temple, the next mission, and maybe attempting that. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. Let's see. Actually, I'll probably be able to get there and try it. I don't know that I'll succeed at it. Another thing you may have noticed is that I'm not using heroes, and it's just because I'm kind of going through chronologically. So once I finish factions, I'll then go to Nightfall. Since heroes weren't introduced until Nightfall, then I will get heroes once I'm over there. But for now, I'm just kind of limiting myself to kind of as the games were released. Which honestly is a fun challenge. Because heroes do kind of make things easy. When they introduced heroes, it kind of made a lot of... I remember there being a lot of people being very upset about heroes because it made it even less necessary for people to group up. But in the long run, it was definitely a good thing. It ended up giving the game a lot more longevity for players, I think, because you can't always find people to play with. Oh geez, I am every kind of conditioned, right? Well, I'm gonna get those 40 wardens without much trouble. That seems to be the... So no shortage of wardens around here, that's for sure. Yeah, how many? I keep seeing it update the quest log down here. How many I've killed? I'm halfway there. Oh, they are already fighting something. Oh, they're fighting some mantises. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna fight them too. Oh, looks like there's another Mantis Warden War going on. Oh, Warden of Earth. I see that churning Earth effect. That means there's a Warden of Earth that needs to be killed. Alright. Let's see, there's Dragon Moss. Let's get these wardens here. There we go. Got that warden without much drama. Yeah, I suspected we were going to aggro that whole group that was up there. No, let's get the Kieran so that we can't create a bunch of minions. Let's get this Ritualist so that he can't do Ritualist things. Alright, who else do we have? Undergrowth, Gaki. Dragon Moss. I guess it's just the Dragon Moss, really. 2 Dragon Mosses. Alright, how am I doing on my warden count? 33 of 40. Okay. I don't think I need that group up ahead. Oops. Need to start moving south. Hey, wait a minute. There's portals up here. There's an outpost up here. Maybe that's the outpost that I must leave out of, because yeah, this area is not looking the way I quite remember. I sort of remember this area, or at least what I thought was this area, because there was an outpost I would leave from in order to do a farming run for Milfon's staff, which was a Mesmer staff, a Mesmer domination staff. Very nice one. And I thought leaving out of, was it Bassburg? Oh, I think I saw it just looking at that map. That is actually the Eternal Grove. Oh. Or if that's where I was supposed to leave from. Circle around these guys. Yes, I can. Ah, Onis. Ensuring that we're going to aggro whole groups here. Alright, Warden of Earth must die. And I'm blind. And we have aggroed every single group. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about this now. Well, I guess just mop up the ones we can. Okay, so this is Eternal Grove here. You know what? I bet you we're close to where Milfon is. Oh, jeez. These Onis really... That's what I get for trying to sneak past mobs. Alright, where am I? Oh, okay, it put me at the Eternal Grove. Red Shrine. And... Nope, that is not the outpost that I was thinking. Alright. Yep, we're awfully close to that other group. We did aggro, but at least thinned down now. Yeah, so this is actually just turning into exploration of this map, because nothing is quite where I remember. My memory is telling me there's another... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we have even more coming in. There's a group in our Alliance chat going for a Fissure of Woe speed run, looks like. Alright. I want to see if my suspicions... It's Eternal Grove, but is there another one? I'm just gonna have to ignore my my memory here, because it is just not... Maybe it's just a whole other map that I'm thinking of. I was pretty sure that it was this one, though. I was farming Milfon's staff not too long ago. You know, I'm pretty sure. Gremlin, welcome in. Yeah, I was, I know there's another outpost, like, down here somewhere. But my farming brain is telling me, because I used to farm Milfon's staff, who's somewhere around here. It's telling me that there's maybe another outpost over here, just because I remember how I always left this one outpost and headed south. And it wasn't the Eternal Grove. Tembar Tree Fall? That is not a... Oops, uh-oh. And they got me while I wasn't looking. Okay. Oh, and they're splintering. Oh, and they've got earth horns. And I'm blind. So I was originally going to, you know, try to progress the story now, but now I'm just really... I'm almost more in exploration mode because I want to see where stuff is. Now, I know I could go on Wiki and I could just take a look at this map. But honestly, I'm kind of enjoying the blind playthrough. I'm not enjoying the blind condition that they keep throwing on me, but the whole being lost thing and things not being quite what I remember. In a weird way, it almost feels like a fresh... It feels like new content. It's like, this is just how I remember it. It's all new. Welcome in, Kremlin, by the way. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm just wandering, really. Trying to get some other outposts here. I've been here lurking in shadows while I play Warhammer 2. Okay, that's cool. Warhammer 2, that's another one I need to play one of these days. I mean, I have it, and I did play it for a while. And was it Warhammer 2, I think I was playing... There's like a high elf faction, I think you start with, that's marked as sort of easy play. And I was able to get fairly far with that. And then I think I tried to do like just regular Warhammer, Warhammer 1. And was not able to get nearly as far with that. It's like anytime I took over like a little piece of territory, someone else would get another piece of territory. So it was just this constant tug of war. And I was never really able to progress very well. I think I'm just not very good at those games. Now, having said that, I do want to try out Warhammer 3 at some point. I kind of need to be in the mood for those, for the war strategy games, though. Oops. Activate my chat. Come to think with Warhammer, that would be a good one to add to gameplay rotation. I've remarked for the last couple of weeks, since I've sort of run out of dungeons to do on my dungeon stream, I can go back and replay them, certainly. Oh, I've been through here. Because here's the body of that dude. considering turning my Saturday stream into just sort of a general variety game, like whatever I feel like on a given day. And I think I mentioned before, lately along with, most of the rest of the world, have been on a bit of an Elden Ring kick. I'm not really sure how I feel about streaming Elden Ring. I don't know if 2 or 3 hours of me yelling and cursing is really all great stream content. Although I know that's what a lot of other people are doing with that game. You know what? This is starting to look a little familiar. Okay, up that way I see a red shrine. Okay, that's the Eternal Grove one. I still need to play the first new DLC tracks for Mario Kart came out a week or two ago. I still need to play those. Oh no, I'm just backtracking the whole way I've gone. This is gonna turn into just Vanquish at this point. I knew there'd be drop downs here, but I wasn't too worried. Come on. Oh! Interrupted my attack, which was also what gets me energy. Oh, but then they stripped off my enchantment, so I can't get the energy. They're sort of doing a bit of a chain job on me right now. Alright. Word of the Spirit, you know what? You are probably the source of all my lack of enchantments. Well, most of them. That and the times that I forget to cast it. But yeah, I've got a number of games I sort of want to play on stream. I want to be able to play Mario Kart. I want to be able to play Elden Ring. Since I've actually been playing Elden Ring, I am curious to try some of the original Dark Souls games. I had played one very briefly for like about half an hour. Morning Vale. Oh, that's where it is. This whole map, I was thinking was Morning Vale Falls. And not, what is this? Morristav Trail. Alright. Now it's starting to make sense. So yeah, I think this is just going to turn into outpost unlocking here. Because I want to find my old farming spot. Not that I'm going to be able to farm him. Oh, wait. I won't be able to farm with this build, but I just want to have all the outposts. Just because.
Still, oh, there's just a minion running around. Gonna keep heading west. Oops. Golden idol, blood magic. Higher requirement. Really don't care for it. This, I believe, is where my farming run outpost is, just up this road, whatever it is. There's actually 2 outposts that I could go from to farm this guy. All right. I don't think I have a Kurza key. Nope. I believe I have a Luxon key. I do have a Luxon key. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some inventory. There's a red shrine there. This... This feels like where one of my outposts was. Not sure. Let me do a little inventory stuff here. See if I can get any amber off of these. In theory, it's possible, apparently. Don't know that I've ever witnessed it, though. Not today. Oh well. Yeah, there's Milfon. Mind Flayer. This... There's an outpost here that I could leave from, or there was. Oh no. There's a red shrine, but okay. Well, I know there's going to be another outpost down here. I'm not going to worry about trying to farm this guy. I don't have a solo farming build. I just kind of wanted to get to him. Yeah, this guy, Milfon Mind Flayer, he drops a domination staff that's really, really good. I tend to farm it for most of my Mesmer heroes. Boy, he is hurting us, but I'm hurting him more, so... Yeah, I don't know why that door is closed. I could have sworn there was an outpost there. Go ahead and attack him. Somebody, please. Oh, I I got a pretty nice Death Blossom off of that group. Is there still a guy? There's still a guy. There's an outpost here somewhere. There's also an assassin boss. Darkroot Entrop. I believe that is the assassin boss. And then there is an outpost just up the way here, if memory serves. And yeah, that's a big group. But yeah, just up that path up there, there's an outpost of some sort. Right, I don't really want to mess with that group. Let's see if we can just run by. I'm not space. That's what it was. Alright, now I'm here. I'm gonna do some more inventory stuff. There's gotta be storage in here somewhere. Skills. There it is. Always at the opposite end. Alright, so glittering dust. Oh, we are capped out on glittering dust now too. How are we doing on granite? Be able to get some granite off this hammer. Nope, wood. So yep. Oh, I do have some of this. Okay. Alright, so I think, actually, first off, let's go back and turn in this quest. Dunmel Gorha. Thank you for your efforts. Troubling to hear that the numbers have increased so much, but I appreciate your work. Continue to eliminate any wardens you come across. Do so. What does my faction look like right now, actually? Oh, I'm getting up there. I should probably trade some of that in, like for amber or something. Oh, wait a minute. Council Helzer has something for me. Man, just when I think I'm getting done with side quests. This task you have accepted will take you from one end of the Echovald forest to the other. Time is of the essence, but do not let haste overwhelm caution. The Kurzik lands can be a dangerous place. I ask you to speak to the leaders of the other four great houses and gather the invocations of their ancestral saints. These pledges will bind us all as one, not merely in word, but in blood and soul. Once united, the houses will follow the lead of House Helzer without question. Only through the invocation of the saints. Okay. Well, let me see if I can buy some amber here first. Amber chunks are 5,000 each. Oh, Kurzik skills. I must be at least rank 1 of Friend of the Kurziks. Hang on. Titles. I do not have Friend of the Kurziks title. Raising Kurzik. Accomplishing the follow deeds will raise your Kurzik faction. Gain more ranks and Friend of the Kurziks title. Alliance battle, okay. Well, let me buy this at least so I have some faction room. Where is storage? There. And while my character is running over there, I'm going to take a quick look. Guild Wars Friend for 6. Because I don't remember how you activate that that title. I don't appear to have it. Oh, it's possible that just... Oops, wrong buttons. It's possible just doing that, just buying that amber got me the... Yeah, Friend of the Kurziks title. Okay, that's all I had to do. I got it. Alright. Alright, so... Invoking the Saints. Saints. Invoke Saint Angica of House Vasberg. Alright. Well, Saint Angica. It's odd that it's not giving me actual little markers here. Alright, another wiki break. Invoking the Saints. Speak to the relevant NPC. Yeah, I'm here. Oh. But, there isn't one in St. Angica's. There's one at Lutgardus. This guy. I knew it would only be a matter of time before the Count insisted on this formality. Great respect for a man that honors the old traditions. Melandru truly blesses us. Accept this invocation of the House Bloodgardus' greatest hero, Holy Saint Melody, to seal our allegiance to Zuhelzer. Alright. And then Vasberg. Councillor Helser wants the houses united against Jiro. We would not be true Kurziks if we stood by and let our nation fall prey to the destroyer. Of course we will follow the Count's wishes. Balthazar demands nothing less of us. Take this invocation of House Vasberg's holiest ancestor, St. Angelica. See, I figured Angelica would have been Angelica's shrine. Whatever. It's a symbol of our alliance, alright? Then, let's see. Brower Academy is one. And then Durham Archives, which I apparently do not have. So I guess I shall have to go find that. We have followed House of Helzer since before the Jade Wind washed over the forest. The houses united shall be a glorious sight to behold. This will be pleased. I give you this invocation of Saint Prata, most revered ancestor of House Bloodgardus. Alright. Alright, so Durham Archives. Okay, so I need, it's like up here somewhere. Looks like. Oh, I will leave out of Amatz. Inventory is clear-ish. Missing because I'm blinded. Alright. Enchantment's not up. Ah, darn it, I did it again. I left town without changing that lead attack skill. I swear, I feel like I've got some kind of mental block against that. I also don't feel quite strongly enough about it to just go right back into town, though. Although, you know, I should. I keep complaining about it. You put this skill out of its misery. Well, first off, what was the offhand? Do I even have it? I may not have it. Right, well, let's there's a skill trainer here.
hopefully has what... I know there's one. I don't remember what it's called. I mean, it's not a Nightfall or Eye of the North one. Looking for an offhand attack that gives energy. Nope. Dual attack. Yeah, kind of want to keep my Death Blossom as my dual attack. Whoa! Raid from Cannibal Kane. Hey, thanks there for the raid there. Raiding with love. Raiding with love. Welcome in. Hey, thank you for the raid there, Cannibal. Kane, whatever you prefer to be called. I am just cruising through factions. I'm in the middle of a bit of a skill swap out. Trying to find I could cheat. I wouldn't call it cheating. Old enough game. I want to swap out one of my dagger skills here, so I'm just looking around trying to find it. I know it exists. I forget what it's called. So first time chat from Ixo Maria. Hey, welcome in. Yeah. Thank you for any new viewers. Oh, and a follow. Thank you there, Ixo Maria. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, thanks. I'm Alila Kit, or I should say my namesake, my character, my primary character that I've played Guild Wars, with, for like, God, it feels like 20 years now, whenever the game was released, was named Alila Kitile, so I just sort of use that as names for everything now because I'm lazy and unimaginative. This is my Sunday stream, which is a new character, new account, no skill wide unlock or no account wide unlocks or anything. So it's just trying to make my way through the game. You can call it whatever you feel like. Yeah, just trying to make my way through the game without heroes. I suppose it's a little bit Iron Man-ish. I'm not doing a bunch of really heavy restrictions on storage that a number of other people seem to do for Iron Man stuff, but I am refraining from using heroes at least until I get to Nightfall. So yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I've been busy a lot lately. I haven't been able to play. Usually I also run a Saturday stream, but I haven't been able to for a while. I'm hoping, I think this upcoming week is free entrance to Underworld and Fissure of Woe week. If it is, then I will endeavor to have a Saturday stream. It might not be much, honestly. It'll probably just be me taking my ranger and farming the tower. Oh, at Cannibal Kane. Love your cat. Oh, that's right, Cannibal Kane. You have a cat cam, don't you? I forget if it's you or somebody. One of the Guild Wars 1 streamers usually has a just a cat cam set up on their stream. Yep, that would be you. Now, if I had spaces for it, my office where I stream is really small. There's my wall is just right here. But if I could like put shelves or something and have the cats in here, yeah, I'd probably have like 3 cat cams. I'd just have them all. They'd all line up like one cat here, one cat here, one cat here. I have a screen full of cats. Oh, I am not finding the skill that I am looking for. All right, I'm going to take a quick look at Wiki because I know oops, if Where is Wiki? Apologize for doing this. Offhand strike. Let's see. Offhand attack. All right. Trying to find these things that there's an offhand attack that returns energy. And I was looking for it. I've got it on my main account, of course, but I was looking for it on this account. Falling Lotus Strike. Ah, it's an Eye of the North skill, so I do not have it on this account, and I won't have it for quite a while. It looks like. Oh wait, there's another one, Lotus Strike, which is also Eye of the North. Okay, I might be out of luck. Yep. Okay. Out of luck. Well, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going with what I've got. People who play Guild Wars 1. People who play Guild Wars 1 love cats. It does seem to be a universal thing. You are correct there. Just pointing it to the ground so all my cats and dogs make occasional appearances. Oh, I forgot going to town messes with the henchmen. All right. Yeah, let's repopulate henchmen here. Oops. Him, and I guess that's the full party. And let's get my capture back in case I run into a boss anywhere. And how do I get out of here? So today's been a pretty casual stream. I've just been running around in the forest. Last week I did Eternal Grove barely, as you can see, just one sword on that, which I wasn't too fussed about getting masters or bonus on that one. Just limited with henchmen, so I just wanted to get past it. My original plan for today was to try to keep progressing the story, but the game keeps throwing side quests my way. So, and what it's giving me now is this Invoking the Saints, and there's an NPC I need to talk to at Durham Archives. So I'm going to try and make my way to Durham Archives because I'm also trying to unlock towns as I go. Haha. I bet they tried to cast some churning earth on me or something. Oh, you beautiful animals, I got a jet and find some food. Oh, food. I wasn't hungry until you said that, and now I'm hungry. Let's see if I can arrange an early dinner tonight, perhaps. Let's get this here. Yes, that special power. I can make people hungry just by mentioning food. I do have snacks here, but I shouldn't, I'm overweight enough as is. I don't need to partake more than I have to. Besides, I'm a man on a mission. I need to get to Durham Archives. Then we shall see. Then it might be break time. But anyway, yeah, thanks for the raid again, Kane. Enjoy your food. And I'll see you later. Oh, I missed with that. Oh, he's blocking. He's blocking, so my lead attacks don't. So for any of it, oh, and we just got, yeah,
We just got patrolled. So for any of the people who came in via the raid, in case you're wondering why this monk is running around with assassin skills, it's kind of part of a long-running, I guess it was a joke when I started this character. When I first started this character, again, new character, new account, I wasn't sure what I wanted to play. My normal go-to character is Ranger. However, I felt like I want to play something I'm not as familiar with. Now, I do have, on my main account, I do have characters of all professions, but I haven't really played on the monk a lot. And I thought it would be amusing. Oh, I'm blind. I thought it would be amusing to play as a monk warrior, started in Prophecies, because the old trope was always warrior monk. So that's sort of how I played through Prophecies and now through Factions. Is a bit of a melee monk. I switched to Assassin when I got to Factions, just for the sake of a little bit of a change of pace. But still keeping the melee-ness of it active. Oops, and we're getting patrolled. And I actually think I like it better here in Factions, mainly because of that, because of Death's Charge. Not having to actually close the distance with a run skill, and I can just teleport. I like that quite a bit more. All right, so Durham Archives is somewhere up here, I think. Over here. Just going to keep heading vaguely east, north, northeast. And I'm not a fan of Wardens of Earth, so anytime I see them, I tend to... Oh, and I messed up lead attack again by not having my enchantment up. Alright. Oh, there's still a Warden of Earth over here. They'll get him. Yep. Oh, we've still got a guy here. Northeast, northeast, northeast. Okay, there's the entrance to Moristav Trail, which I do not want. I'm going to be going up this bridge over here, it looks like. And we've got Onis. Kieran. Them, so we don't have quite as many minions to deal with. Not that the minions are a huge problem, but can be annoying. Oh, invisible wall. And blinded. Blurred vision. Well, it's a good thing my heroes aren't blind. Alright, keep heading east. Oh, shockwave. Is there another? Yeah, there is. Lucas got him. Good work, Lucas. I don't usually say that, because he's usually not doing good work, but... That's not fair. He's alright. I wish he would charge into attack when I called a little bit sooner, but he's otherwise alright. Warden of Earth. Oh shoot. Onis. Just going to cause us to over aggro. Just the one. Okay. Oh, and I've got Churning Earth. Okay, our line of sight is not good on this party here. Here, party, come down here. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Party going down. Can we at least get this word? Yes. Okay, we at least got the... Oh, and there's another group there. Lovely. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna... Yeah, come on. Come get me. I wasn't gonna be able to res the party with... Because we're right on top of that group's spawn point anyway. Alright, where are we? Oh! It actually... Oh, shoot. What? Where are you going? Hayden? What do you think you're doing? Jeez. Alright. Well, I suppose in a way that just sort of teleported me past that group. I don't need to worry about them now. This is blocked off, so I need to go around. to deal with these guys. We have some random drops and a walkway back up to the northeast. There's a door that I can't go in. Come on, man, I just want to get to Durham Archives. Okay, for 2 hours, please take a break. Yeah, I'll get to it. I just want to... let's see. Oh, there's a portal up there. I have to deal with those guys. Nope. Although, oh shoot. Okay. This bridge is not, well, maybe I can wait for these guys to cruise past. Are you kidding me? An Oni? Yep, there's Durham Archives. You know, I think I'm just gonna run it. My henchmen won't. They're gonna charge right in. You know what? I forgot that I could be accepting blessings again from the shrines. That helps you gain faction. Oh well. You can only get it from the Kurzik. Sacred histories remind us that the great houses are strongest when bound by honor and belief. House Helzer is truly the greatest of the Kurzik houses, and the wisdom of the Count's plan is clear. It is a plan worthy of Grenth himself. I grant you this invocation of Saint Aaron, the wisest of our forerunners, to bind House Durheim to the will of House of Helzer. Oh yeah, see you, Luxons. Yeah, just go cruising by. Alright, so that's that. Talk to Zuhelzer, and then I think the next thing is just to get to Harvest Temple, which is just right there. I think. I will not have time to do the Harvest Temple mission, but I think I probably have time to get there. So... we've been united against the Luxons for so long, it's sometimes difficult to fully grasp the even more ominous threats. Alright, so yeah, yeah, Bassburg or Durham. It looks like Durham will be faster. I don't need to worry about my inventory just yet. And some more Luxons. Luxon okay, so I can't get a blessing here. Oh well. Seems to me there was another farming target that I used to hit right outside here somewhere. Right on the other side of this tree, I think there's a boss. For who, we'll find out shortly. Imperial Oath Warden. Oh, yeah, he's a necromancer. And he has a good blood staff, I think, for necromancer blood builds. Yeah, I used to farm him sometimes. Oh, shoot. Okay, we've got people. We've got wardens. Well, I guess they're not really people. Let's back up a bit here, because the danger of over aggro is real. Wait a minute. What quest is... Oh, I need to meet Menlo. He's outside Vastberg. Oh, no shortcuts for you. All right, do it the hard way. All right, Menlo, where are you? Yes, afflicted are now in here. I could have just sat back and let them fight the dredge, I suppose. Let them thin each other out a little bit, but... Up. Did it again. Snap lead attack without having an enchantment up. Then quickly run out of energy. Alright, afflicted are fighting some stone scale. Kieran. They will make short work of Kieran, I'm sure. I like that those guys are all grouped up nicely for Death Blossom, though. East. Quite a ways. I'm gonna have a lot of stone scale here and here. But on their own, they're actually not all that bad. It's just they create minions, which can be annoying. Do a little bit of condition work too. Blood drinker. And Lucas. You. That's right. Shopping list from earlier. No, I do not have a Cursa key. Go for the drops. I have a keybind set up for target nearest dropped or target nearest interactable. And it works great most of the time, but every now and then, if there's a chest, it'll always go for the chest first. It's like, no, I don't want the chest. I just want you to pick up the things that are on the ground. Excuse me, I'm getting tired. And I have no excuse. It's you know, mid-afternoon for me here, so got plenty of sleep, so got to be about halfway there. Oh, gee, we are not even halfway there. Almost halfway. Gonna get patrolled. And we did. Yep. Dead by the time I get there. Yep. Blood drinkers. All right. And the sleepiness is becoming an issue. Can I make it to the Harvest Temple before I fall asleep? That's the new challenge. Brambles. This guy. I'm gonna pull. He was a little too close, or patrolling a little too close to that other group. Probably would have caused some more over aggro. More afflicted bites. Oh, this time there's a monk in there. Get him so he doesn't put Ray of Judgment on anybody. This is about to be a lot of aggro. Seasons. And let's get the Warden of Forests first. If I go too far up that hill, I'm going to get other groups. Oh, we're about to get these guys down too. Strong Root Tangle Branch. We have a warrior boss up ahead. How are we doing on getting to... Oh, we're almost there. Looks like this has been a long march. But granted, I've just kind of been marching through the forest for the last, 2 hours. Doing a bunch of other random stuff. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to get in there while they were all balled up nicely so I could get a good Death Blossom on them. Mostly worked. Oh, Ritualist Construct. Okay. Well, there's an Afflicted Ritualist in there too. Alright. Got the Afflicted Ritualist and the Construct. How many other guys do we have? Oh, we've got a fair number here. Let's actually get... This Ranger is almost down. Let's get this Mesmer. Assassin is almost down. Okay. Now everyone focus.
with that, we have made it to Unwaking Waters. Still have Menlo with us? Yes. Okay. I've never seen anything like this. Such awe-inspiring power, frozen forever in the Sea of Jade. To survive all this madness, I must return again when I can take a moment to appreciate this place. Far beneath the whirlpool lies our destination, Wanjun, the Harvest Temple. Once floated on the surface of the ocean, but sunk the day the Jade Wind passed, creating the whirlpool in its wake. Menlo! We all thought you were dead, so I've heard. As you can see, I'm still among the living. We seek entrance to the Unwaking Waters. You gonna let us in? This area is very near the epicenter of the Jade Wind when Shiro was destroyed 200 years ago. There are few who have the courage to seek the Council of Cunovan, and even fewer who are granted an audience. Please let me know when you are ready, and I will allow you to pass. Yes, yes, yes. There's always the triple yes. Oh, I might get a cinematic here. Yep.
Has the temple been secured?
Yes, my Emperor. There is no one inside. Your safety is assured.
You will allow my retinue and my bodyguard to pass. They're coming with me.
But no one except you is allowed inside the temple. Those were your own orders.
There's been a change of plans. You will let them through.
As you wish.
Beware the harvest ceremony. Beware the harvest ceremony. The Emperor. Oh, he is going to kill you.
There's been a change of plans.
But no one except you is allowed
There's
inside
been
the
a
temple.
change of plans.
But no one except
There's
you is
been a
allowed
change of
inside the
plans.
temple.
The Emperor. Oh, he is going to kill you. Beware the harvest ceremony. You must make the choice. Him or you.
A little odd to see that cinematic without their little flashback filter. In the previous ones, when they've done the Shiro years, they put like a little bit of a yellow filter on them. Well, alright, let's cash this in. I must say, I'm surprised to see you here. Not many come to the Unwaking Waters. I assume you've come to seek the Council of Cunovan. Well, prepare yourself. You must first survive the taint of Shiro's corruption. Good luck to you, hero.
Yeah, taint is one of those words that you really can't use anymore. So, all right. With that, I think I'm going to call it there. I am getting tired, and it is just about time. Closing time when I usually wrap things up anyway. Let's see what is going on out in the Guild Wars stream community, if anything. Just myself. Oh, oh, that's sad. Just me. Let's see. I don't know who. And most of the people I follow aren't online or. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to close up shop there, I guess. I can't really hang around to find someone to raid. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will continue next week with doing the actual Unwaking Waters mission, and which will then, of course, take me to the palace, and we'll see how far I get there. I don't know that they're going to throw too many more side quests at me. I may also start doing some of the Luxon side, you know, quests as well, because I've got the whole Jade Sea that I haven't done anything there either with. Although I'm kind of getting a little factions out too, so I may come back and revisit that later. I don't know. I'm undecided. Anyway, this Saturday there's a possible stream if it does happen. If it's the free Fissure of Woe weekend, it'll probably just be myself, my ranger farming Tower of Courage, which actually I'm kind of looking forward to. I don't know that it's entertaining stream stuff, but it should be relatively mindless. So maybe a good chat stream as opposed to a gameplay stream. I don't know. We'll see. Much depends on what the new weekly bonus is. Anyway, I'm gonna close up shop. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see everyone next time.